Hi everybody, I've been going through a lot of discussions today and I wanted to just point out something that may be helpful for you. When it comes to your notes, right? And if you go through this, I would actually scan through, see see if there's things that you like, right? And you can see we have a lot of different strategies. I love a lot of books with a lot of the dog tags right here about, okay, here's something. A lot of people using color in different ways. Try not to make you dizzy. One thing I would do, consider when you have notes like this. Now check this out. If I was going to zoom in, I would absolutely, I have no doubt, have really good notes here, right? One thing is you notice there's no color here. Now, you don't have to do color because, oh, look, Steve likes color. But I'm thinking about if you come up with your own system, like maybe if you are using two different perspectives, one perspective is in blue, one perspective is in green, right? Or maybe you want to put quotes in one color, authors' names in another. But think about, right, the paper that you're going to write, that you have been writing, and how are you chunking that information, and then see if you can't come up with a color system. And one of the things that is nice about that is if I know, say I'm using a feminist perspective and I have all of my feminist perspective ideas in green, right? Well, then no matter where my papers are, I could say, yep, that's the feminist stuff. Or if I'm using race critical, or maybe I am using one of the moral perspectives, but if I color code it, then I can kind of clump together and see what I have, right? As long as your system is working well for you, right? Well, then I would keep doing that. And like, again, I don't want to put that, this is a nice set of notes. Maybe color will make it a little bit more useful. And there's other ways to break it up. Maybe you want to make a note for any piece of information that you might think would be a good introductory technique. So you star it, right? Or maybe the other thing is, maybe if you can weight it, like you think, hey, this stuff needs to be up in the beginning. So there are a lot of ways to organize your thoughts. And if you go through and scan this, you'll see a bunch of people, right, have neat ideas, different ways of doing it. And I recommend, if you haven't played with color before, spend the $4, get the different color highlighters, and at first you might go a little bit crazy and highlight too much, but it is one way to break this up. Now, one thing that I would absolutely do when you finish your first draft, take a highlighter, highlight your thesis, then highlight the topic sentence of every paragraph. And each paragraph should have that topic sentence and main idea. Then you have this long 2,000 word paper, but you can look at the thesis, read each topic sentence, and in about 3 minutes time, you'll be able to see, oh, is this all related? Does it seem to flow? Because what you might find when you highlight the topic sentences, you may have a paragraph that's missing a topic sentence, or you may have a paragraph that really doesn't seem connected to your thesis, and then you know I need to change that thesis, or maybe that paragraph has to go or be adjusted. Final note, right? See how you can use color to your advantage.